Morning. Monday today. What time is it? 10:30-ish. As you can see, MG's gone. Well, ain't gone. It's in my trailer. It's going for mapping tomorrow. I know it was only a short video this weekend, man, but last week I was absolutely dying. Chest infection, whatever. Feeling a lot better now. Not 100% yet, but feeling a lot better. Well, I was up at 5:30 this morning because that got delivered. Excuse me, that got delivered. It's an XJ600. Kawasaki, I think it is. Kawasaki. I think, is it Kawasaki? I can't fucking remember. XJ600. What was Suzuki? Fuck knows. Yeah, Japanese bike anyway. XJ600. It's air cooled, so no need for radiators and shit on this one. Which is mad because I've got myself a couple of oil coolers that I was going to use as radiators and that. But this came up cheap off my mate Rob. So Rob sorted me this out. It doesn't run. It will run. Need to get these carbs ultrasonically cleaned, and I need a starter relay and a manifold. But Rob's kind enough to give it me on the wheels and the frame, so it's easier to remove the loom then. But I've got it running on a bike. It's so much easier than to transplant from this to that, because that's what this engine's for. It's for that. So we get that running first. But again, no fucking rush, because that's coming off that fucking trolley this week. Get it out of my way, because it's going in the van. Well, we've got 2 weeks, got less than 2 weeks now to get this engine transplanted, MOT'd, and some max power. Who's driving it there yet? I ain't sure yet. Do you know what I mean? So I ain't sure. Yeah, I've got a bit of piston slap on my range, yeah, but it's just annoying noise. I mean, it's not going to fall apart, so I'm driving that at the minute. So I'll be driving towing the Cozzy, because obviously the Cozzy will drive in and out the trailer, but it wouldn't drive down the road. Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to tow the Cozzy to max power in that, and get someone to drive my van. That's what I think. That's what I think I'm going to do. Because it'd be nice to see my Cozzy next to Jamie's Cozzy, you see. It'd be nice to see my van in the show, because Mark's built his own van and in the max power lad, so he wants to take my van as well. Plus Jay from Jam Details is taking his van, the 535, and his RS6. Yeah, fuck me, yeah. So I've got less than 2 weeks to try and sort this out. Mapping on the MG tomorrow. I've got to figure out where the fucking ECU is. I know it goes down behind the passenger seat, the loom, so I've got to find the ECU. I haven't even found it yet. Got to figure out that Mark 5B. This week or next week I'll go and see about picking up that Cozzy replica. Got to finish the nut and bolt check on that. That's back together now, aren't we, trailer? So the back end's back together. So I've got a nut and bolt check that. I'm going to try again to get it in the workshop, because I don't really want to do it out here. And it was catching before, so I don't know. Let's try and reverse it in, and let's try and get it in the workshop on the ramp. I'd rather have it on the ramp. Well, that's been Monday. Like I said, last week, sorry the video was just short, like 14 minutes or something. But like I said, I was ill. So, yeah, I'd like to clean up under here as well. Wire brush it and shorts it and shit, tidy it up. Change the suspension, put the gas on. New subframe on it. We'll bang a subframe on it. So we've got subframe down there. So, what we got? We got subframe, engine, steering rack, yeah, loads of bits and bobs. Oh, and coilovers. Where are my coilovers gone? Got coilovers in it somewhere. Oh, coilovers, yeah. So loads of shit to do in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, week and a half, as well as all the other shit. Like I said, my chest ain't 100% better yet, but I'm a lot better, but I'm not 100% yet. Oh, my maxi kit is nearly in the final stages as well for the white Max Escorts up there. So, yeah, I'll speak to my pal who's making them. That might be this week, and next week we pick up that GTI. Gotta bring that back. Like, I'm fucking running out of room, man. I'm sacking off the caravan. I was going to use that to turn that into a day van. There's a Royal Welsh show coming up and loads of people buy caravans, so I'm just going to flog it someone for a drink for the show. I'll even drop it down there for them. So yeah, so I need space, man. I know it looks like I've got loads of room, but I'm running out of space, so get that back to Tristan. Get that back down to Jay, Darren's, so there's 2 gone. Get that cabbie done as quick as I can, get that running, get that back to Paul, maybe 3 gone. Yeah, plod on with the Jag as well, can't I? Yeah, 3 gone. Yeah. Yeah, because I need to get on Lee's van as well. I need to get on the van. So I need to get his engine out, a new engine built and put in. Yeah. So I shouldn't be fucking about my own shit at the minute, but he's one of them, man. It's one of them, innit? Fuck it. Fuck it. Right, see you in a bit. Dickheads. Number 4, the new one. Oh, you're getting a bit chubby already, love. Less ribs. Number 2. Halo. Number 3. Asbo. Asbo. Halo. Turbo. Turbo. You're looking a bit better. You feeling better? Huh? Yeah. Dickheads. And they. You're all dickheads. Come on. Dickheads. There you go, look. Shout dickhead, all 3 coming in. Yeah. Good. What are you even barking at, Nobbit? Good luck breaking in here. See you in a bit. Okay, so I got carried away today. Yeah. Engine's out. Subframe's out. Struts are out. Only thing I was going to keep off there is the hubs, if I can. Because obviously MTX box, MTX shafts. If my memory tells me MTX CVs don't go into non-MTX hubs. If I can get the MTX outer CV off and fit that CV on, great. If not, these hubs won't be any good either. But the rack's fucked. The pipes will not come out the rack. They're seized inside the rack. I've never seen that before. So, yeah, pipes are fucked. It's only a power steering pipe. It's sort out some power steering pipe ends. I know it's supposed to be pressure fittings and all that, but I've seen fucking power steering pipes dubly clipped on before and they don't come off, so I don't think there's that much pressure in a pump, to be honest with you. Yeah, so I need to source some power steering pipe ends. What else? Oh, fucking whacked my head though. I've got a massive lump on my head. Need to go and check that out in the mirror, man, because pissed out some blood earlier. Yeah, this one's out, so drag this out the way. Drag this out the way. That subframe, that engine, that rack we'll put down here and start sorting it out. We'll drag this shit outside. Like this will be scrap anyway. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be. Afternoon. I can't remember where I was at yesterday when I showed you shit. Or if I did show you shit, but I don't think I did show you shit yesterday, because yesterday I was at a rolling road. I'll insert a video of this boosting up on the rolling road. So it's all been mapped now. It's running 230 brake. It's running a lot better. The old map was pretty shit. It had spikes everywhere. So power similar, but better delivery now. I come to unload it today. I haven't driven it before. Like I said, I've just pushed it around or towed it in and out of the trailer by the ropes. I've gone to drive it today and can't get fucking clutch. Barely getting clutch. So there's a slave cylinder on top of that gearbox. It looks like it's leaking. Yeah, I can show you. As you can see that. Looks wet there. Look. The top's wet. It's coming out the bleed nipple. It shouldn't be coming out of there, and the back bolts are wet. So, like I said, I haven't driven it before, so I don't know how bad the clutch was before. And I didn't anything yesterday when it was on the rolling road. So maybe being sat for so many years, in and out of gear yesterday on the rolling roads, upset it. So I need to get a new slave cylinder. I think the master will be alright. And then we'll get that bled up. I've got, where is it? One sec. Found it. I've got here brand new left hand side handbrake cable to put on there. Handbrake's not releasing properly, it's not holding properly because this cable here looks like it's been eaten by a rat or something. So, new cable there, we'll get that banged on. Yeah, I've messaged Darren today, told him the clutch feels shit. Bit of a cock up. Dan at Page Motorsport, he pulled the car out of the workshop yesterday whilst I was getting, I don't know, having a cup of tea or something, I can't remember. I think it was, I fucked off down to Droitwich Diesels to have a look at the injectors on my Ranger. So when I come back, this was outside, he forgot to put the stuff in out of the boot. There's like a grill that goes in there, there was like a car cover I think, a couple of boxes, nuts and bolts. But Danny's absolute nightmare to get on the phone, so I've messaged him. What I'm going to try and do, because it's a couple of hours away from me, I'm going to try and get a mate who's passing to collect some, and maybe another mate to collect them off him, or sort something out, you know. There's no way I want to be driving 2 hours away just to collect a couple of boxes of bolts, nuts and bolts and that, and a car cover. So yeah, but I've been at this today as well, sorting out some shit. Started to drop the rear struts off. There's one off. There you go. Always go at it with a heat gun first, 4 nuts and bolts, because they're captive and they will fucking snap because they're old and corroded and shit. So I heated them up. I've got one off, so I'll put that through the shop blaster because it's absolutely minging. And then I started to fuck about with all this. And talking about shop blaster, I've got a powder coated subframe anti-roll bar bracket, only the one, so I managed to get one off the old one. I shop blasted it, so I'll paint that up. Also, my bottom arms, I've had these kicking about for ages. I've lost one of these, so I've got to turn one of these up on my lathe. Something fucking else to do. Just a spacer that goes between the rose joints and the subframe with the bolts on there. So we got new anti-roll bar bushes, new steering rack, powder coated subframe, new front struts. I'm not using standard top hats either. I'll show you off what was on me old van over there. Got some rose jointed top hats that will go on. There's the rear struts that I'll place in. I'll give that a shot blast. Yeah, so we're slowly getting somewhere, and then we'll drag this over. I might have to take a trip down to my Allen's as well, because I think I'm going to need MTX hubs. So yeah, a week and a half to go till max power. We will get there. We will get there. Here's some scrap pole piling up the old front end. It's stated it, but thankfully I managed to get this off of there, because this one, look at that, this one's rotted away. Look, it's not even on there, that one. Unbolted that one, and that one's rotted away. I'm going to want to use that engine mount there, subframe mount, so I'll give that a clean up and a paint up. Radiator bracket, clean that up. That's it, I think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't throw anything away. The cab relay that come here, the Mark 5B cabbie, spoke to my mate Paul earlier. Basically, the best thing I had to do with that fucking thing is take the ECU and the loom out, and the engine, basically all the loom back out of it. Put it in a box, send it to him, and he's going to add to it, because there's no crank position sensor on there. There's no way of getting it hooking up to the original Mark 5B loom either. He thought it was pats, but it's not, it's pre-pats. But I'll get that in a box off to Paul. and Paul will send it back all labelled up for me to put back in. Hopefully we can get that fucking thing running. Yeah. I'm leaving this sat here for now as well, because like I said, you never know what you're going to need to take off this. So there's my old engine. There's my new engine. Yeah, why I've done this a week and a half before max power, I don't know. I don't know why I do fucking stuff to myself like that, like rubbish. But yeah, give that a paint up, because that'll be going on there. Yeah, I messaged Mark. Fair play to him. He's a really nice lad, Mark, who runs Max Power. And he sent me some wristbands and that in the post. So yeah, we'll get the Cosy there in the trailer. I'll be towing it with the X5 though, I think. I don't think I'm going to risk towing it with the Ranger, man. Yeah. On the van. Right. See you in a bit. Oh, is it even morning? No, fucking hell. Dead on midday. Oh, hello. It's Thursday today. You recognise this man here? Pierce, me pal. He's doing some measuring. If you look on here. Nice stripe down there. Ignore the middle one. That's just helping him measure up. Like so. The stripe will be from this one to this one, down there and across the back, like that. And we're gonna have the oval in the centre, and on there in the centre with MRM Speed Shop. And it's kind of a throwback to this model. The Royal Mail. Obviously, I didn't want yellow. And everyone's done the Royal Nail stuff, do you know what I mean? And I didn't want it on one door across the back, so we've done it across both doors with the logo in the middle. So it's a throwback to this, do you know what I mean? But it's in, obviously, MRM Speed Shop style, man. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Pierce did about fucking, I don't know, 20 different designs, didn't you? And I picked this one. So we're going with this one. It's a solid stripe and an oval with MRM Speed Shop logo in it on the two sides and on the back. So yeah, gonna do your magic, ain't you?
Yeah, I think it'll look alright.
Yeah, we'll crack on, we'll get that done. So in regards to the Max Power show, I don't know if I'll be attending now. I was going to tow, I was going to use the Ranger to tow the Cosy there, and I was going to get this driven there. So spoke to Iris Jamie yesterday, and she said she's not going, and that's the whole reason I was going, to see Iris Jamie. And Pinky P2K obviously is driving complete, but if that's not going to be there and she's not going to be there, I don't know if I'm going. We'll see. Right, see you in a bit. Afternoon, it's fucking time, is it? 6:20 on Friday evening. Today, I've been down to, is it South Wales somewhere? Anyway, to my mate Alan's. A lad who's been here, he's seen him a few times, big lad Alan. He's stripping a cabriolet. He's got loads of motors, but he's stripping a cabriolet at the minute, and it's got MTX gearbox in it. So I've got MTX hubs and shafts off Alan, bless him. He sorted them out for me today. Also sorted me out rear mount bush that was fucked. And I got a bag over there of random power steering lines. Jamie's messaged me as well, said he's got some. Basically, power steering lines are totally different on this pump. My lines are fucked anyway, out of that rack. They were seized in that rack. But even if they weren't seized, it doesn't matter, because this pump's totally different. I'm not sure what I'll do here. I might just fucking cut this and dubly clip the fucker. Do you know what I mean? I know people say they run high pressure, this, that and the other, but I've seen loads of pipes dubly clipped over the years on power steering. Never seen a major issue, so yeah. I'll have a butcher's after anyway, see what I can come up with. But this is the turbo engine. Like I said, I don't know much about these turbo diesels, but I can see this has got a TPS on it. So it's got a plug for a TPS. The old one didn't have a TPS, so does this need to read to anything? I doubt it. Hopefully, won't need it. Yeah, few other differences, man. Do you know what I mean? So pump is a main one. So see if I can get some diesel experts to give me a shout, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm hoping that starter don't look the best, does he? I've got another starter. Another starter if I need to put another starter on. But I'm going to bang it in as it is for now. The radiator off that was on here, it's no good, that's broke. So the radiator off the van will be going back on for now. For some reason, diesel radiators are more expensive than RS radiators, even though Z-Tech and RS radiators are exactly the same with an extra pipe. Which is weird, man. Really weird. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Engine bay's ready. Pretty much for an engine to be plunked in it. Couldn't find the original V-band thing on here, so I've sacrificed one of my V-bands again. Got that on there. So I'll do for now. Yeah, we'll persevere and plod on with that. But I don't know if I told you. Clutch has gone on this. As I unloaded it from the trailer. Clutch has failed, basically. Leaky slave cylinder. So this sits on top of the gearbox. So got that to put in. Handbrake cable to go on. Got some brake fluid to put through the system. So I'm hoping to get that done Sunday, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know, probably not tomorrow because I've got a lad coming with an engine tomorrow I've got to look at. But I wanted that done the other day, like when I come out of the trailer, I was going to put the handbrake cable on, finished, back to JM details, but no, the clutch seemed to pack up on me, so I'll bang that in, get the clutch bled up, get the clutch working on that properly as it should, because he won't be able to drive the fucking thing, it's awful. Yeah. So this weekend, I want to get that finished. This van as well, yeah, starting to slowly clean up the floor, put the wire wheel over it slowly, do you know what I mean? Just the surface rust shite coming off. Went over the tank with a bit of satin black, rear beam, satin black. Obviously I don't like to schultz the beams and the tanks, I just schultz the floor, so I need to drop that spare wheel off as well. And then we can schultz the floor when it's done. So over there, 2 cans of schultz for the floor, some rattle cans in black. Yeah, so we're getting there. I have to pull this out of the way anyway in the morning to bring an engine in. So yeah, that's as far as I've got this week, man. It's starting to look like a scrapyard again, innit? Look, you get rid of some shit and then you end up with a load more shit, so yeah, none of that's gonna be reused, is it? Oh, the bush mount there, gotta take that off, unbolt that. And the rest of that scrap. I've got new track rod ends coming on Monday from Car Spares. Yeah, so old exhaust, old gearbox, old radiator, subframe, hubs, shafts, struts, it's all scrap. If anybody wants it, okay, I'll come and get it. Be out more away, wouldn't he? Anybody wants that as well? It's a good running engine. Was it 60,000 miles, non-turbo diesel? When I've finished and got this running, in case I need to nick any bits off this, somebody can have that. Oh. Is it worth to you? 100 quid? No. Let me know. Yeah, so that's me week, man. I don't know what I filmed this week, do you know what I mean? So I was still getting over a chest infection, wasn't I? So yeah, I'm not even sure what I filmed. Not even sure if I filmed showing you that engine bay's tidied up, man. But it's all painted. It's all looking fresh. I've got a WRC top mount in it with a gas coil over. All my new plastic liners are in. Powder coated rear subframe. Brand new steering rack. Yeah, even give the brakes a lick of black paint. Look, tidy them up. Even though they're tiny little brakes and they won't be staying on forever. Just tidy them up like. But before that goes in, I want to take it outside, degrease it, jet wash it, and then there's a new clutch there, so I want to separate it from the box. That clutch there, that clutch was off eBay, delivered, 20 quid, brand new. Somebody brought it wrong for their customer and said that just before it goes in scrap bin. So yeah, 20 quid clutch is going in there. Brand new clutch. So, but I want to get it off, jet washed and degreased and stuff. Yeah. Because once it's in the engine bay, I think the only things I'll ever tidy up is this turbo inlet, the rocker cover, and maybe that. Do you know what I mean? Put some type of front-mounted intercooler on it at some point when I can be fucked. Just want it running. You know what I mean? But apparently they're a piece of piss to get running. But if anybody knows, TPS wiring on here. My old one hasn't got a TPS, so this should run without TPS. I'm guessing they haven't got management systems. Do you know what I mean? Basically, it's a fucking. There's nothing to it. Do you know what I mean? All that comes out the engine bay is pretty much ignition for the starter, and the glow plugs live. There's fuck all else there, really, is there? Like you got thermostats, temperature gauge, thermostat switch for the VRADs, temperature gauge. I'm trying to think if there's any fucking else in the bay, like. There ain't. So I'm hoping that pump will run without anything else, because the car's got nothing else to give that. Do you know what I mean? So I've got nothing that I can speak to the TPS with. Do you know what I mean? So I might just fucking get rid of this shit. Not sure what that is there. There's a wire there. Not sure what that is. Have a look on that pump there. See, on this one we've got a 10mm going to that. It looks different. Is it oil pressure sender? Might be oil pressure. So we've got a different sender on there probably. Is it fuel pressure? I don't know what that is down there. This is the diesel pump, but is that oil travelling through here? No, it's just diesel in it. So I'm wondering if it's a diesel pressure sender or something. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's all totally different in here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll fucking figure it out. We'll figure it out. Right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not sure what I've got videoed this week. I'm not sure. Like I said, I was getting out. Like last week's video was short. This might be short again. Do you know what I mean? But bear with me, man. Plod on with this. I got tickets now off Mark. Thank kindly to go to Max Power reunion. Yeah, sadly, Pinky won't be there. But let's try and get the van there. All right, let's try. See you in a bit.